So this is the replacement joystick you'll get because it's going to have a couple of buttons on there now. One, you push this first button, it's going to open. You got to push and hold. It'll open the jaws of your grapple. You push and hold the other button, it'll close the jaws of the grapple. Same thing if you want to angle a plow blade left or angle it right, or let's say you want to spin that hydraulic auger left or right. Same thing, same concept. Now, what we used to have on this tractor was a diverter, and it can still, is oftentimes used as a replacement in terminology for a third function, but they are slightly different. So a third function technically allows you to do that third function independently of the second function. So you can curl and roll and close the jaws of the grapple at the same time. A diverter will just have one button on here, or maybe a trigger on here. And when you curl and roll like normal, well, you curl and roll. But if you push and hold that trigger and then you curl and roll, it's then going to divert that flow. You no longer can curl or roll. It'll divert that flow to the open close function of the grapple. So you hold that button down and you curl, it's going to open the jaws of the grapple. You hold the button down and you dump, it's going to close the jaws of the grapple, all right? And then you let go and you're back to curling, you're back to rolling. So while they're both good in premise, a third function is really the most practical and the best way to go.
Wait, I got one question here.
Yeah.
What is the difference between someone getting this maybe from the factory, like a third function from the factory, versus saying, oh, I didn't. I bought a tractor secondhand, or I didn't think about it, my dealer didn't tell me, and I'm now using Summit Hydraulics to solve these problems?
Yeah, so, well, the functionality is going to be the exact same. You're going to wind up with a third function either way. The difference may be really in your own technical ability. And if you have a basic awareness of how to use some hand tools to tighten fittings down and be okay knowing you're not going to hurt your tractor. Tractors are built tough, and what we're doing with adding these third functions and multipliers and other items to our tractor are very simple, basic things. There are definitely, there's service items, and seals can be tough to replace. You know, it takes a little bit more know-how to understand how to do that, but these are basic functions you can do in your garage with simple hand tools at home. A lot of help on the forums as well. So a lot of people have done this before and they're happy to help. Take a picture, say, hey, I don't know, where'd you guys mount the third function on your loader tube? Or what way do you have your handle oriented on here? Just simple things like that, where you can use these free resources and even just glean information with Google searches, finding images of other folks that have done it already. So this is, function-wise, same exact thing. Yeah, it's going to be a different brand name that's on there. Maybe it's not branded John Deere or branded Kubota or Coyote, but that's up to you if you want to pay somebody else to do it or save a pile of money and just knock it out in a couple weeknights or a Saturday morning.